Hi there, and welcome to the School is Easy bookkeeping tutorial. Firstly, we are asking that you purchase a copy of the QuickBooks Pro 2016. You can buy this at your local store, your Staples, Best Buy, or for your convenience, you can actually download it right from the website, intuit.com. So once you've loaded your program, which is pretty self-explanatory, you're going to set up all of your company information, which will be your company name, your address, your business number, all of the things that are pertaining to your company, and set up your year end as December 31st. And then you will be set up. And so what we've done is we've set up a template that you'll be using on your chart of accounts. So this is the template here that we've set up. It's pretty simple, but we figure, keep it simpler the better for your purposes. So as you can see, there's the bank, deposits clearing, which I'll explain later. Everything that says year end at the end of it is what your accountant will be using, so you don't have to worry about any of these. And these are just like a sample of the expenses that you'll be using, but feel free to add new expenses, or you can also actually have a sub expense under professional, like as you can see here under professional fees. We've set up an accounting fee. You can have legal fees, whatever you need underneath professional fees. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of these headings here that we're going to be touching on, and I'm going to be creating about 4 other videos as an addition to this one, which will be you can view them all individually and look at them just for your referral purposes. I'm not training you to use QuickBooks per se. There's many videos and tutorials on QuickBooks, but this is basically a custom bookkeeping system that we want all of our franchisees to use to record their School is Easy income and expenses. Now you can record these on a weekly, monthly, or even daily basis if you wish. I recommend probably once a week, just to enter your invoices and your cash expenses, credit card expenses, and then once a month to enter your sales. And that again will be on another video. So this is just basically an overview and a navigation of your QuickBooks program. So basically, the first one here is File. So this is going to show you basically how to create a backup, or this will allow you to create a backup, which I recommend doing probably, once a week minimum, just so that you have, the latest backup, so that you don't have to re-enter anything if something should happen to your computer. And then you can also have other companies, which you won't have, but you'll be able to access your previous backup or anything through this module here. And then edit, you don't really need, except for maybe preferences, which you can fine tune your, the color of your background and different preferences on warnings and different notes that QuickBooks will pop up for you if you require, like if bills need to be paid, or just little reminders. You can set up defaults this way as well. Like under checking, you can, if you have more than one bank account, you can set up your bank account that you use on a normal basis, usual basis, through this desktop view. You can change your colors, like I said, and so you can mess around with this area here and just fine tune it to whatever you want to see. Pretty much it's at the defaults that it should be at right now, but there's no harm in trying changing a few things if you feel the need. So sales taxes, you won't be charging sales tax or collecting GST, so you don't need to worry about that. Everything is GST exempt. So then customers as well, you won't be setting up customers because your business is basically tracked on a cash basis, which means the deposits you make are the sales you've made for that month. So it's pretty simple. You don't have to accrue accounts receivables or anything like that. It's basically whatever you've entered into LearnSpeed, which is your bank deposits. You'll be tracking that through a different way, so you don't have to enter any customers. Vendors, on the other hand, you will have to set up any vendors that you pay on a normal basis, like TELUS, Rogers, or whoever you get invoices from to do with your business, of course. But anything that, but we'll be covering the vendors side of it and how to pay bills and how to record expenses on another video. This is just, like I said, an overview. Employees, if you do have to hire an employee in the future, we will be creating a new video, but at this point, being so new to the franchise, it's basically just your tutors, who are not your employees, they're self-employed. So you won't be doing anything with employees or payroll for this. Your banking, I'll show you how to, we'll touch more on this, this drop-down menu in another video to show you how to write checks for payables or write checks on the fly, and also to record your credit card charges and your cash expenses. Reports, this one is actually to view any reports you want to see, such as your trial balance, which shows everything that you've entered into your QuickBooks program. So you can choose the time frame. So as you can see, this is an empty template here, so there's nothing to look at. But if you look at, once you've entered several different things, you'll see basically your chart of accounts, but with all of the balances, like the monies that are in your bank, anything all of your expenses and your sales, that will all be on your trial balance. And I also recommend keeping viewing your open windows list so that you can see which windows you have open, and you don't have to keep going back to the top menu. You can just toggle back and forth through these, and then you can also